In front of me a Hikvision 2 megapixel TVI bullet camera. It's got a 120 meter IR range and it has a 5 to 50 millimeter turbo motor lens. So the Hikvision range is aimed at trade customers here, so this is high-end products. It's available with free delivery and it comes in this outer box here. So this is ideal for a setup here where you want to come along, you have a Hikvision DVR and you're kind of trying to come along and you want to put this and set it up on a driver or something like that, and you want to zoom in on a particular location, and the picture quality resolution is absolutely fantastic on it. So let's just move this main box out of the way. So the main idea of the bit large lens is allow it to zoom into something that's a long way away, okay? So there's autofocus on this here. So if we just look at the camera here, we'll see that we have a cover here that can be loosened off and it protects from both wind and rain. We have the motorized lens that's in here as well. I'll show the adjustment of that in a minute. You see the mounting of it here. There's a total of 4 plugs and 4 screws that are given, and that's able to mount directly here, so you can see that. And if we look at the cables that are on it, the first thing is the power cable terminates here. We've actually just come along and we've added in, and we're going to give away one of these little adapters with each of the cameras. And the basic idea of that is to allow you to come along and easily connect onto a power unit, which I'll do in a few moments' time. And then we have 2 possible ways of connecting here. One is marked CVBS, which we did not use, and the other here is the TVI connection here, okay? So what you'll find is that on the more specialist cameras, often Hikvision will be TVI only, and if it goes up to the higher megapixels, where with the simpler cameras, 2 megapixels, things like that, they're doing standard things, they normally be hybrids, okay? So what I have here is I have a BNC connection here, so I'm going to connect this into the TVI connection. That's the first thing. Let's run the picture out of here. And then the second thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add the power, which is here. I have this connected into a Hikvision DVR here. And when this power is up here, what we're able to do is we're able to see the picture, and I'm just going to try to aim it at the table over here. Now what I'm doing in the meantime is, just in the base here, I'm going to come along, I'm going to unscrew this, and we're going to end up here with, I'll just show it here so you can see it. There's a means of adjusting it here. Basically there's a switch here, and the switch is allowing us to see if we are going to have either on the menu, where we can access the menus, or whether it's going to be set up to allow us to actually use a toggle here for zooming it in and out, okay? So the top switch here will be menu, and then the bottom switch is the actual adjustment on it. So if I go up here and push it up to the menu setting, if I go and press OK there, it brings up a menu, and I can scroll through the menu. I can change it here from video output here from PAL to NTSC. I can just come down along, and I can go to language, I can go to setup, and I can just go to exit like this. And if I pull it down further, it allows us to come along, and we can use this toggle button here that we had before to both zoom in and out. So just pick a point over here, and I'll just try to zoom right in. And we're going to zoom in on a location over here. So the actual focus on it is autofocus. We'll just see it comes back into focus itself, and we'll just zoom in as far as we can. So we're picking up something that's probably about 8 meters away and has very small writing out there, and we'll see that the picture, the lettering thing, our resolution, that's super. So what we're able to do then at that point is we can just set that setting there, or I can zoom it back and give a wider area here on it. So to that extent, you're able to do it. So that's why I call this a motorized lens. So overall, we'll say it's just a nice additional accessory on it. You can just imagine if you have a driveway or trying to pick up a number plate, there's a certain point where there's a ramp, cars are going to slow down. You just come along, you set this up, you aim directly for it, and it's able to snap every time for you. So that's it anyway, an overview of the Hikvision 2 megapixel TVI bullet camera. It has a 120 meter IR, 5 to 50 millimeter turbo motorized lens, and it's available with free delivery from freetv.ie.